Hi everyone. So some of you may know that I have been on a Stampin' Up retreat weekend, and it was organised by my Stampin' Up upline. And to be honest, I never ever do anything like this. It's completely out of my comfort zone. I've never been to any kind of crafting retreat, and it was Hannah that told me to do it. So I booked it, but obviously at the time I booked it, I was kind of halfway through the saga of my back going, and I wasn't actually sure whether I was even going to make it. But I thought that rather than sit and wait and hope that my back gets better and then I miss the deadline for the sign up, I'd sign up to do it, and if all else fails and I couldn't go, then I just wouldn't be able to go. Anyway, I don't know when you're going to be seeing this video, but I've been on the weekend. It was a lovely weekend. I got loads of freebie product to use while I was there and made, several projects, which I'm going to show in another video. But we were asked if we wanted to, would we make swaps? Not everybody did, some people didn't have the time, and to be honest, you'll have probably seen my swap video by the time this one comes out, and I literally made my swaps over 2 days. I think it took me to make them because I still wasn't 100% fit, and I literally made them, I think, about 3 days before I was due to leave. So if you haven't seen the video, I'll pop a picture in of what my swaps were. And I think there was 28 or something of us, or 29 on this weekend retreat, and it was suggested that we maybe make 20 swaps. This is what I made. This is a project that's been on my channel before. Not sure how well you can see here, but the image over on the right hand side, you should be able to see that's one of my key fob projects. So in today's video, don't know how long this is going to take. I'm going to try and get through it as quickly as possible, but I thought I would share the swaps that I received. So basically I gave out 20 swaps and I was given 20 swaps back. I've seen things like this done before, by other Stampin' Up demos, but I've never done one, and I just thought that you may be interested in seeing what I got. I've honestly not looked at any of them because we basically did our swapping on the first morning before we started our projects. So we all, I went down on the Friday evening, and the retreat started on Saturday morning. I had some breakfast in my hotel, made my way down, and we got there and there was coffee and snack type stuff for us to get if we wanted. And literally we just started swapping. So this is one of the first swaps. There's nothing on the packaging unless there's something in here. Anyway, it's in one of those tiny little jars that, again, you can decorate up if you want to. And then there's this little mini envelope. Right, okay. And that's the new paper that's in the current catalogue, the Christmas paper with the adorable stockings and the dog and the cats and the mice and everything. So let's just see what's in here. It's envelope glue. So this says envelope glue recipe, and there are ingredients here. And it says microwave the vinegar until it's hot, and it tells you how to make it all, and then it tells you how to use it. So it says apply to envelope flaps, leave to dry, and now you can lick to seal your handmade envelope. Store the glue in a fridge and it should last for months. And this is from Fat Bird Crafting. So that's my first one. So that's lovely. This all looks like Stampin' Up product. The gold ribbon, I think, is in one of our current catalogues. This paper, I think, is from that Blackberry Beauty paper, but I could be wrong. And this looks like Rich Razzleberry. I can't remember the name of this. It could be Crumb Cake or Soft Suede. Oh, look at that. And then inside is this ring, and she's made it into a decoration with some twine and some ribbon. and some leaves. I think these leaves are from one of the maybe wreath sets that we've got at the moment. I recognise this gold and this pink. I'm not sure how well you'll see it. It's the gold and rose gold metallic speciality paper, which I've got. So that's beautiful. So thank you so much for that. If you do watch this video. Again, no details, but I'm sure that was from Amber. This one's got a little bit squished. This box that they're in, we were actually given on the first morning. It had free gifts in it. It had some free gifts in it for me, which I will show you in another video, because I'm going to show you the free stuff that I got, the stuff that I won in the raffle, and some of the projects which I'm going to recreate for you on my channel. So I literally, once I'd got all these swaps all piled up on a chair next to me, and then we got this box with our stuff in, I literally took the stuff out of it and put my swaps in it. So this says "You're Amazing." This is by Sally Carter, and this has got some Swizzles drumstick squashes, are they called? So that's cute. So that's a simple little packaging. I recognise the paper with the ferns on it, but I honestly can't remember what it is, but I'm positive it's current, so it'll be in one of our current catalogues. This, I think, is that same paper as this. I think it's called Blackberry Beauty. The hello I recognise from one of our stamp sets. The leaves, I think, are all die cuts. Looks as though she's maybe done some spritzing or some colouring or something. And the gold ribbon, I'm sure, is current ribbon. So let's see what we've got in here. Okay. Oh, so we've got more sweets. Have we got any instructions or anything? Let's see. Yeah. So products used is Cardiff cinnamon cider and rich raspberry. Designer Blackberry Beauty cork. Oh, that must be the cork on there. Inked in cinnamon cider and Versamark. Artistically inked is the stamp set. Stitched so sweetly is the dies. Forever flourishes, and the paper is the Blackberry Beauty. So that's lovely. So it's lovely because you get to see how different people use either product that you've not got, or how they use product that you do have but use it differently. So that's another one. This one is one of my favourite papers at the moment. This is in our new mini catalogue, the one that started in August and runs, I think, until the end of December or something, like maybe the 3rd of January. This is the Whimsy. It might be called Whimsy and Wonder. This is from Papercraft Skies, and she's got a die cut on the front with joy, and then this just holds 2 pencils. How lovely is that? And one says stay strong and the other one says follow your dreams. So that's a nice little gift to somebody if you just want. And that's literally, I'm guessing, just a length of paper cut at a certain height. It just looks like it's literally folded round. So that's another one. As I say, I don't want to spend too much time because I don't want to keep you here forever. Again, I recognise the paper from this is from this same suite, the Whimsy. Is it called Whimsical Tree or Whimsy and Wonder? I can't remember. And again, that looks like it's just been wrapped round to make a belly band for some Moams. So I think my Hannah will probably want to eat all these sweets if she spies all this lot. This one, I have no idea who gave me this, so I hope the details are inside. This says, friendships refresh the soul. How lovely is that? And this has got one of those Ritter Sport marzipan chocolates. Oh, and it has got something inside. And look at that, it's a frame. I've made frames like this using the ScanNCut, but obviously you can, I used it for decoration. Here it's been used to house a gift, so what a good idea that is. So this says, thank you for swapping with me. This is Sally Stampers. I can't see it properly. It says, elegantly said, beauty of friendship, pattern party DSP, black and white ribbon, the twine, it's from the Playful Pets. Basic white cardstock, poppy parade, pumpkin pie and bumblebee, so they're the colours. Bermuda Bay and Pacific Point, so they're all the colours that she's used. I don't know, I'm guessing she's maybe stamped that. Don't think that's paper, but this is paper, the black and white. And then it all ties together with the twine from the Playful Pets. And I think that's a stamp set we seem to forget, you know, since like Celebration launched and, you know, we got like the new winter catalogue, we kind of forget about some of our stamp sets. And the Playful Pets had this baker's twine and it had some nice red ribbon with it. So I think that's another stamp set that I'm going to have to get out and re-look at. I've made something like this. I think this was in my 12 Days of Christmas project a few years ago. Not sure if that's that's a belly band on this one. It says just because. It's got some nice multicoloured designer series paper. And then inside some more sweets, and it says thank you for swapping, double oval punch pattern party DSP, lovely used stamp set, and this is from Flutter by Heidi. That all goes together like so, and then fastened with a belly band. So that's another cute little gift idea. And things like this that I'm showing you now, you know, they don't have to be made because you're going to a Stampin' Up retreat or a stamp or a craft workshop. Things like this are great table favours for Christmas. If you just want to put a little gift on a table setting at Christmas for each person or something like this, just make some really nice gift ideas. So this one says DSP is Pansy Petals, the cardstock is Blackberry Bliss and Highland Heather, and the sentiment is from Pansy Patch, and the punch is double oval, and she says Versamark and gold embossing. So that just looks like a simple little card, and she's put the Stampin' Up logo on the back, and that's the piece of paper. So that's cute. So this is another card. This says hello. There's that black and white striped paper, which is, I think, was from that black and white set. I recognise this die and the flower, and this is from somebody called Carol Brown, and she's not written in it, so that would be nice to be able to re-gift on. I'm guessing that the purple may be something like Highland Heather. There's no instructions with it. This one, Cocktails Just For You. This is Paper Daisy Crafting. Sorry, but I ran out of time to make swaps, so have brought a selection of cards that I have made for my blog. There you go. So that was Jill Chapman. So if you follow her, you may have seen her maybe make that, or it may have appeared on her blog. This one is from one of the lovely ladies that I've met this weekend that I sat with. So this is from Sim. She's Papercraft Designs. And this says, your sugar and spice and everything nice. I'm guessing that's probably a Memories and More. Because I was still struggling a bit to walk, to be honest, I didn't walk about that much. And lots of people were basically coming to our table and just saying, would you like to swap? No idea who gave me this, but thank you, whoever you were. I think that's probably one of our tag topper punches made into a closure to house a pen. So that's nice. So this is from Julie Addison. It says basic white cardstock, basic black gold foil, memento ink, a wish for everything is the stamp, dies and punches all dressed up, miscellaneous pattern party DSP and Playful Pets trim. And it's got a name on the back. And look at how sweet is that? A little sewing kit with a needle and some threads and a button. And then the twine that's wrapped around this bit is that black and white cord, I think, from the Playful Pets. So that's just another way to use it. How lovely is that as a little gift? That would be a nice gift for people at Christmas. This looks like a belly band. Oh, now I think I know who this one is from. So let's see if she says. So she's put Treat Size Dreamy. So I'm guessing that's some kind of chocolate or sweetie again. This is, says thank you for swapping with me. And this is Nigeza Creates. You may follow her on YouTube. If you don't, go and have a look, because I think she does a lot of junk journals. So if you're into junk journaling, and I know when she was at the retreat, she said she was trying to get to 5,000. So a couple of the new people there went and subscribed to her to try and get her to, you know, that milestone. And I had several conversations with this lady about the ScanNCut because I think she wants one. And funnily enough, there were a few people there Obviously, I only knew one person, and people were coming up to me saying, "Oh, are you your Apple lover? I didn't know you were in this team." And I've got a ScanNCut, and they were asking me questions and what did I think and this, that, and this. So that was lovely. And people kept coming up and saying, "I follow you." And one lady came on Sunday. It was really funny, and she was just having a walk around the room, and she heard my voice, and she went, "I know who you are now." How funny is that? So people say I sound very northern. I don't think I do, but she recognised my voice. So anyway, so this is the Pretty Pillow Box dies. Biggest Wish is the stamp set. That's the Biggest Wish. I love the Biggest Wish. You'll have seen me use it. I think it's got maybe 5 or 6 fonts, but in 2 designs. So in like a block solid font and then in a lovely font. So that's what that is. And she says she has a tutorial on her YouTube channel. And this is a Stampin' Up die. So that's another one. Then this one says this is handmade by Emma Chillingworth. And it says cardstock in real red, evening evergreen, basic white and basic black. DSP is from Peaceful Prince and Whimsy and Wonder. Penguin Place punch and stamp set, Whimsical Trees die bundle. So again, these dies go with this paper that I said is my favourite paper at the moment in the Stampin' Up catalogue. So I've got some tags here. These are lovely, so they're nice. I've got some chocolate, which I will definitely be keeping, and some more of these drumstick squashes, are they called? I've never heard of those, but I live in High Peak, Derbyshire, and Swizzles is not very far from me, which I always find funny when I watch people do their swaps on YouTube and I see lots of Swizzles and things in the projects, and I think how funny, because that's literally only a few miles from where I live. So that's another one, we're getting there. This is from somebody called Linda Worth. She's put the measurements for the designer series paper and how to make it. That's nice, because again, that can be recreated. So these dies, I know these are from the Stitch So Sweetly dies, which were the dies that went with the So Sentimental stamp set, but they retired the stamp set but kept the dies, and they're actually one of my favourite dies, and I do use them a lot. Oh, that's nice. So she's used the dies as a closure. And then, yeah, you open it up and Post-it notes. I love Post-it notes. I use them a lot, funnily enough. Again, that would be a nice little gift as a table gift for Christmas. Or it would be a great gift for a teacher. When Hannah was little and I used to make gifts for all her teachers when she was in school, because she went to a really tiny school, I used to always make projects like this that, you know, that had like Post-it notes or things that they could use, and then I also made gifts that they could just enjoy a treat from, which was lovely. So let's have a look at this one. Karen Mackley, it looks like. I can't see it. It looks like it's a see-through label, but it's probably on this piece of paper as well. So, or Delicate Dahlia. And Nothing's Better Than Stamp Sets. White craft inks, blender pen, white embossing powder, Flirty Flamingo, Gorgeous Grape, watercolour pencils. This is lovely. So it looks like she stamped the background herself, and this is the Nothing's Better Than, because adulting is hard. That's lovely. Is it a belly band? Does it open? I don't want to rip it. Oh, I undo it with the ribbon. Like I say, I've not even looked at these. We just didn't have time. Oh, tea. Wow. Sleep, spiced apple and vanilla with chamomile and passion flower. Wow, I'm definitely going to be trying that, because I have not been sleeping well. I've not been sleeping well because of all the pain I've been having in my back and my leg, but now the pain is going. I'm still not sleeping well, so I'm definitely going to be trying that. And this is Glow, and this is strawberry and cucumber with green tea and aloe vera. Wow. And that's just a little holder to keep them in. How cute is that? So such a good idea. And they actually smell amazing. So I won't sit and fasten that one up right now, but I will fasten it up in a minute. So I think we're getting near the end. So I'll put that package in with that one so I know who it's from. And then we've got 2 more. Now this lady, again, I can't remember this lady's name, but the paper I recognise. It's the the cats and dogs paper from the new mini catalogue. Be of good cheer, I'm not sure where that's from, but she did say when she came to ask to swap that she'd not had time to finish her project, so that's probably why her details and her name and what's been used are not on this. But it just basically looks like a little treat glued into, let me try and see if I can do it without ripping it to shreds. Yeah, I think it's just glued in place. So that would be really easy to recreate, and you would easily be able to measure that and work out the measurements. So I won't rip it apart. And then this one, Craft with Jane. She is on YouTube. She says she has a YouTube video and a blog scheduled for the 28th of September. So that will probably be out because this video definitely won't be out before then. And look at this, wow. This is like one of those test tubes. I'm guessing they're marshmallows with the stopper in. I think I can see me maybe making some of these. This is the gingerbread and peppermint paper. This is one of the sides that when I looked in the catalogue I knew I liked, but I vaguely can remember what's on the other side of this now because I've used it, as I say, over the retreat weekend and I do like it. This looks like the paper that she's die cut. It's a lovely sweet red ribbon holding this all together. Christmas wishes and a treat so sweet. Wow, look at this. Swiss Miss milk chocolate flavour hot cocoa. That's brilliant. And that I think could be a cello bag that she's used. Does she tell us? No, she says there's a video, didn't she? So that's something to look out for. So they're all my swaps. So as I say, I took my 20 swaps and I swapped with people. And I actually did even swap, to be honest, with a couple of people that hadn't made swaps. So, but yeah, so that's the swaps. So I'm going to make another video showing you all the free product I got, the projects that we made, and the stuff I won in the raffle, because there's too much to put all in this video now. So anyway, I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator based here in the UK. You can shop with me if you like, if you live in the UK, Austria, France, Germany, and the Netherlands. So thanks for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye for now.